Good morning, everyone. It's another lovely morning. Got 11 orders going out today, so kind of a slow day. I've been doing a lot of focusing on getting things reorganized here. I bought a new workbench here to kind of be able to take pictures better here. Really kind of a better workspace for shipping and taking photographs. I was using a folding table, which just sat a little too low. This workbench brings the table up to right about my belly button now, so no having to hunch over, sit down. Um, so I figure I'd show a couple of things I did pick up though for resale. I don't really show off too much of that anymore. I found these Vans, brand new practically at the thrift store. $34 was their asking price, but it was 25% off. I think I should be able to get about 60 bucks for these because these are brand new. You can tell they've never been worn. They are missing a little sticker that shows that they've. So if they were worn, they were worn maybe once, but I highly doubt these were ever worn. And it's such a cool color wave. The mismatch, suede heel, canvas, rest of it. So if they were my size, I would keep them. It's kind of a unique, interesting piece here. This is a Batman Nightstar Batmobile. I've never seen this before. I was very unaware this was even an item made. 1989. So hopefully all the pieces are there. It looks like it's just a recolor of one of the other Batman. Just in like a neon green, like everything in the 90s had that neon green feel to it. I paid up a little bit. This was like $20, but then I had, like I said, 25% off on this item. So I grabbed it. I don't always grab some scrubs just because I had Spider-Man on it. I think they were like $4. So usually scrubs you can get like, if there's something decent, you should be able to get like 15, maybe even $20 for some used scrubs. I grabbed this just because it's one of my favorite groups, Ben's Fold 5. Just a basic tee, just with just a little band name on it. I think this was I think 99 cents. It's not even in my size, so I just got it. I like the band, so. $3 for a vintage 80s single stitch, maybe 90s ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream shirt, single stitched. Made in the USA, Wanada, medium. And I don't even know if I can still sell. Oh, I looked on eBay, so I still can sell these. But the Redskins, or the Washington football team, as they are now called. I figure a lot of this stuff's going to be highly collectible. I don't know. Seem to have a lot of their stuff at this thrift store. This and West Virginia Tech. I don't know what kind of following West Virginia Tech has, but I've seen tons of Washington Redskins stuff at this particular flea market we go to. I don't go to it very often, but when I'm in that area of Tampa, I go there. And this is one of my favorite things to pick up is this Visions Corningware. I've always been enamored with this ever since I was little, especially this cranberry color, the purple. So this was 99 cents, but amber glass is really in right now. So a couple of the pieces of the amber. This is a small skillet, and then this is like the frying pan, which is a little bit bigger. I like these without the non-stick. They do make some of these with non-stick in them, but I'm kind of against the non-stick thing. So I think I paid like $6, I think, for all three pieces when you add it all up. Anything else? Oh, this is kind of a weird piece here. I've seen it and I just fell in love with it. The leather jacket definitely screams the 90s. It's definitely a woman's leather jacket. Just kind of gives you that feel of like in Living Color, the Cosby Show. G3E leather or something like that. I'm not very familiar. The only downfall is it is a medium, but it is women's women's medium, and I paid up for it. I think I paid the full. I think this was $25, and I think I paid the full 25 on that. So I don't know. May have wasted my money on that, but let's get into the items that I have sold here. So let me go pull those real quick, and I'll pop them up and show you what we got. Okay, that took a little time. We got one little item that gave me a little bit of a problem finding here, but while we were waiting, we had another sale push through, so we got 12 sales. So get these packed up and gone for the weekend. That puts us at about 12 items for $350. So first item up is a vintage Budweiser, the Three Frogs. I don't know if you guys remember that commercial or not. Pretty popular. Still has half of a tag, so I did sell it new with tag. Sold that for $24. Picked that up at an estate sale a week ago Friday, where a bunch of stuff I've been selling this week came from. I picked up this egg paperweight art glass. It is marked on the bottom. I don't know if that'll pick up or not. I like picking up paperweights because they're usually not too heavy, or if they are heavy, still can usually ship them first class and send them sell very well. I got $20 for this one, and I picked up two of these, and this one sold for $1 Saturday at a yard sale. I think it was the first sale I at least bought anything at on Saturday. Here's the problem child here, finding this little cast iron triangle. It is Lodge. It is a newer piece because it's got like the .com and everything on it. But it was at a yard sale earlier this year for $1, and it ended up selling for $20. So a lot of good $20 sales today. Golf head cover here. King Cobra sock, 5 wood probably, I imagine. This came in a lot. I paid $10 for a huge bag of golf club heads and golf clubs, and ended up selling they were all kids golf clubs. Sold those at a yard sale for I think $10. So that's why I paid for everything, and slowly been selling off the golf club heads here and there. I probably still got about 10 more to list that are decent. I threw away a bunch that were like all ratty and tore up, but even some of the ones that are really rough I've been able to sell for a few bucks. But I got $15 shipped for that one, first class, real easy, just throw it in a poly bag mailer and it's on its way. This one's from a couple months ago. It's Goosebumps. It's a collector's edition from just a few years ago, so it's not too old. It's got 5 classic Goosebump books, and it comes in this metal pencil tin. I think I paid $5 for that at a yard sale, and we got $20 on that shipped. It's a good DVD. Donnie Darko. I just picked this up at the Goodwill, I believe, within the last week or two, I want to say. But because it is sealed, new sealed director's edition slipcover, we got $11.99 shipped for that, so $3 to ship that out. This is probably my favorite. Then I got a bunch. I don't know. It's one of my surprisingly big sales. When I saw the comps on this after I picked it up, because I always thought it was worth $10. It's a strategy guide for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's pretty thick and heavy. I paid $1, maybe $2 at a yard sale about a month ago. Maybe a month and a half. Definitely not too long ago. And I saw comps for this thing going for like $75 and $100. I listed mine for $64. I mean, this thing is practically brand new. It's only going to cost, well, it's probably almost £2. So it's going to cost maybe closer to $3.50, $4 to ship. It's going overseas, so the guy's even paying even more on top of that to sell it, or to have it shipped to him. And it sold fairly quickly too. Like I said, once it's been listed for about a month, less than maybe a little over a month. It's very, very surprising. This is another kind of bread and butter thing that I always pick up and I make a good sale on are phone sets. Old classic landlines. These is a Uniden set. I usually only pick up either Panasonic, AT&T brand, as far as phones, but this was I don't pay more than $5, and the only reason I picked up this Uniden one was because it came with the main set and 4 extensions for $5. And like I said, I will not pay more than $5. And it's got to be like one of the base sets and maybe about two additional extension sets. I'll pick up for $5 if I see them at a yard sale. And so that's what I did there with that. And that one ended up netting us, let's say it was $70. $75 shipped, so shouldn't, and that's going overseas too. A lot of overseas sales. I got 2 of these little music wind up things. I'm not gonna wind it up because I don't want to listen to it. It says Swiss made on the box there. It plays a Christmas song. I think Jingle Bells, I want to say. Had somebody message me like 5 times about this, and they never pulled the trigger in buying it, and then somebody else ended up buying it. So I bought 2 of these for $1. Here it goes. And we got $10 shipped on that. First class, real light. Next is my boombox here. I just picked this up at Goodwill last weekend. Actually, last week's haul, it's a Sony. I'll pick up anything Sony at my Goodwill whenever they knock it down to 50% off day, and this was on the 50% off day, which was quite surprised. Usually most electronics don't make it to half price day. So I'm sure I'm $6 to $12, somewhere in that price range on this. Sold this one for $50 shipped. Definitely not one of the more desirable models for whatever reason, even though it does have CD and cassette, and I did test them both out and they do both work. So that is something you do need to worry about, is the cassette side's one thing that doesn't always work well with those. The bands deteriorate, especially being down here in Florida in the heat. Most of the stuff's stored in garages and attic spaces, and it melts them rubber bands that spin those mechanisms. So a lot of those need to be replaced. But I still sell them broken because people like to get in there and fix and replace them. So, but this kind of unit I didn't even want it, because it's a lot of work to tear this apart to get to that mechanism. Another bread and butter item is Tupperware. This is a Tupperware, I forget what they call this one. I didn't put the name of what it was in this one, but it's got this weird little handle. I guess you can hang it, or that way your thumb's not in it whenever you're mixing. So this is kind of like a newer one, but still I think maybe 90s era Tupperware. We ended up getting $18.99 free shipping on this. Like I said, I will not pay more than $1 for Tupperware. So it's very hit or miss on what is valuable, and honestly, I'm quite surprised I got 18 for this and it didn't stick around until it went on sale. But somebody must have either needed this color or something. I got this one. I got 3 of these, and I think it was $3 for all 3 with the lids. So that's already paid for itself. And then what came in while I was pulling orders was an action figure. I collect these Marvel Legends figures, just the X-Men ones. But they make Avengers and all the different Guardians of the Galaxy characters. This guy's a villain of the Avengers. They end up doing this line where he packs in these little extra pieces so you can build a bigger figure, called a Build-A-Figure. So I bought it needing that piece to build a bigger figure that I wanted. And so I got this character I didn't need or want. I had them listed with the box for a long time and nobody would click on it. So I finally just said, man, this box is taking up too much space in my bin, and I didn't see it adding any value, so I threw it in the trash, relisted it without the box, and then it freaking just sold. And for the same price I was listing it with the box. It's actually going to be better and easier for me to ship it without the box that it was in. Craziness. So, yeah, a guy messaged me last night asking about a bunch of things, and I was getting ready to respond to him after I got all this shipped out. And I guess he didn't want to wait for my response and just went ahead and bought it. So, perfect for me. So, that's everything that sold. Quick $350 over 2 days. Like I said, didn't really list a lot in the last 2 days. It's probably why I don't have that much, but should be getting a bunch listed here today and tomorrow. So hopefully Monday we'll have a pretty big sales day with 3 days under our belts of sales. So keep hunting, guys.